When the 2021-22 NBA season unfolded, the Lakers faced immense disappointment, failing to secure a spot in the play-in tournament with a record of 33-49. This was particularly disheartening given their status as one of the teams with high championship odds at the season's beginning. It marked a stark contrast to just 2 years prior when they clinched the championship in the bubble. The subsequent decision to part ways with head coach Frank Vogel stirred controversy. Vogel, hired after Luke Walton's departure, had led the team to a championship in his inaugural coaching season. Criticism mounted against the Lakers for using Vogel as a scapegoat, attributing their struggles to roster construction decisions made by Rob Pelinka. Key role players like Alex Caruso, Kyle Kuzma, and KCP departed, and a widely criticized trade brought in Russell Westbrook. However, in NBA history, coaches often bear the brunt of a team's failure and are prematurely let go. The Lakers' decision to act swiftly and maximize LeBron James' remaining elite-level playing time was understandable, especially with the embarrassment of missing the playoffs for a team aiming to win the championship. But the gamble of hiring a first-time head coach with no prior experience for a team with championship aspirations might not have been the optimal approach. While credit is due to interim coach Darvin Ham for orchestrating a turnaround after last season's trade deadline, guiding the Lakers to the conference finals as the 7th seed, it has become evident that Ham isn't the right fit for the team. Players are expressing discontent through cryptic tweets, such as Christian Wood's LOL before a game, or LeBron James using the hourglass emoji with no context. Indicates a lack of faith and trust in Ham's leadership. It seems inevitable that the Lakers will part ways with Darvin Ham, whether it happens during the current season or in the offseason. The looming question remains, will firing Ham bring about significant change for the Lakers, both in the short term and for the future of the franchise? But now let's shift gears to the main topic. I wouldn't be surprised if by the time you're watching this, Darvin Ham has already been let go by the Lakers. I'm anticipating that notification from reliable sources like Woj any day now. While it's true that Ham hasn't proven to be a great coach, a point I'll dive into shortly, it's crucial to acknowledge that this is yet another misstep by Lakers executive Rob Pelinka and owner Jeanie Buss. They opted for the cost-effective route when hiring a first-time head coach, someone who had previously been overlooked by numerous teams when applying for head coaching positions. The responsibility also lies with them for the decision to part ways with Frank Vogel, and for allowing LeBron James to wield significant influence over team decisions. Unfortunately, many of LeBron's desires have not panned out well for the Lakers. From wanting Russell Westbrook on the team to steering the Lakers away from their youth movement and making high-stakes moves for Anthony Davis. Not all of these decisions have been successful. While the Lakers did secure a championship with Anthony Davis, his frequent injuries and the overall performance of the team this season indicate that the tandem of LeBron and AD hasn't consistently elevated the Lakers. Now, the issue with Darvin Ham becomes apparent. He seems ill-suited for a head coaching position in the NBA. It's evident when you watch the Lakers games that there's a lack of cohesion and direction on offense. Darvin Ham's rotations seem arbitrary, and the roles of players are far from clearly defined. Take players like Rui Hachimura and Austin Reeves, for example. Inconsistent minutes and a failure to capitalize on their strengths are clear indicators of coaching issues. Hachimura, a significant free agent signing with a deal surpassing those of Reeves or D'Angelo Russell, has experienced constant changes in position and played with various lineups. Ham has experimented with numerous starting lineups this season, which, while expected for a struggling team, can be problematic without any semblance of consistency. Over-rotating deep into the bench can hinder chemistry and court consistency. Currently, the Lakers rank 20th in offensive rating and 14th in defensive rating. High turnover rates reflect offensive confusion, leading to botched plays. While their interior defense holds up, their perimeter defense is one of the worst in the NBA. Beyond on-court performance, the most revealing aspect is how players respond to Ham. Players often attribute issues to coaching decisions in media interviews. Disinterest or lack of engagement in team huddles and visible signs of dissatisfaction, like LeBron's side-eye and eye-rolling during play discussions, indicate a strained relationship. Reports of players being unhappy with their roles, conflicts between Reeves and Ham, and a generally frosty atmosphere suggest that Ham has lost control of the locker room. It's improbable that he can regain their trust and turn the season around. Even if Ham were to be let go, the larger question looms. Does this address the Lakers' fundamental issues? While a competent head coach might improve the situation marginally, an immediate, impactful replacement isn't readily available. The bigger concern is whether, under a smart and experienced coach, the Lakers can transform into a title-contending team. The challenges run deeper than just a coaching change. Their shooting inconsistency remains a significant hurdle, with players like D'Angelo Russell displaying hot and cold performances. Despite occasional individual brilliance, the team stands as one of the league's worst in three-point shooting by volume. Consistency in this aspect is pivotal for sustained success. the woes extend to perimeter defense, a problem that persists even without Darvin, as evidenced by their last place rankings in threes allowed by opponents. This vulnerability often results in subpar performances against seemingly weaker teams that exploit the Lakers' defensive gaps from beyond the arc. Rebounding struggles are evident, especially on the offensive glass, impacting the team's shot attempts. The Lakers currently rank last in offensive rebounds and in the bottom 5 for field goal attempts. It's challenging to secure victories consistently when opponents consistently outshoot you. Efficient offensive execution becomes paramount when faced with such a disparity. While it's almost certain that Darvin Ham will be fired, given the Lakers' desperate push for success and what could be LeBron's last season with the team, the coaching change alone might not yield significant improvements. The roster itself is inherently flawed, and until substantial changes are made in roster construction, progress is limited. Even with a coaching shakeup, making it to the playoffs and possibly causing a stir in the first round might be the extent of their achievements. The fundamental issue lies in the roster, and until that is addressed, the Lakers' fortunes may not see a notable upturn. Approaching the trade deadline, the Lakers are expected to be active, attempting to make impactful changes to salvage their championship aspirations. But the challenge lies in finding suitable trade scenarios, given the perceived lack of interest in D'Angelo Russell, the unimpressive first-round pick, and ambitious expectations for Austin Reeves. The Lakers, with an eye on winning in the narrow window available, may need to make bold moves to reshape their roster. The difficulty in acquiring assets for the future, coupled with LeBron's likely departure, makes their path to true competitiveness and championship contention uncertain. If you like this video, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.